Hello, thank you for attending the Technology Committee's proposal presentation for Innovative Mobile and Vega Discover Suite. I'll be presenting along with two co-chairs of the Technology Committee, Christopher Elford from Fort Lee and Catherine DeLeo from Midland Park. To start, I wanted to reference some things from our strategic plan. If you recall, our mission statement is that Buckles empowers our member libraries by providing a collaborative framework made stronger by the uniqueness of its members. We demonstrate a commitment to collaboration through cost-effective resource sharing, shared professional development, and the fostering of initiatives to facilitate a forward-thinking public library system. I wanted to highlight that last portion of fostering of initiatives to facilitate a forward-thinking public library system, because that is a big topic of discussion for today. Strategic Priority 4.3 was to investigate development of a Buckles mobile app. The measurement for that is that the Technology Committee, Technology and Digital Services Committee, will make a recommendation by the end of 2021. This committee was tasked with exploring mobile apps, and this is the culmination of that research. From the strategic plan, the description of fostering the forward-thinking library mentions meeting the current and future needs of the communities we serve, which we feel this solution really takes to heart. Also, from the vision section, it mentions harnessing our collective power to respond to evolving technological needs, as well as increasing community engagement with libraries and nurturing new library champions. All important pieces that you'll hear about today. With these in mind, we started exploring the possibilities that mobile apps can offer. Here are some interesting facts from Pew Research about mobile device usage. 97% of Americans now own a cell phone, and 85% identify that phone as a smartphone, that is, a device which can browse the internet and has access to apps. More than 95% of Americans up to age 49 have smartphones. 83% of those aged 50 to 64 have smartphones, and 61% of those over 65 have smartphones. So, what we're seeing is a growing need to serve users who have these devices, as you can see on the chart on the right. But we asked ourselves about the desktop and laptop user. It turns out that overall 77% of US adults say that they have a desktop or laptop computer. 53% say that they own a laptop. As you can see from the graph on the right, the line on top shows that the percentage is not really decreasing year over year like one would imagine with the proliferation of smartphones. So overall, there seems to be a growing need to serve the smartphone patron, but also there still remains a need to provide a valuable desktop website experience in the form of a discovery layer. Think of a discovery layer as a tool that provides a much more robust platform for searching for materials and discovering new authors, books, and things that normally you would only discover in person at the library. So when looking at features that are desirable in an app, we have just a few listed here. Consortial support. Templates that allow each library to feature their own subscriptions, links to services, a customizable interface, and branding in terms of logos, colors, and more. Also, the ability to display patron barcodes, ideally more than just one barcode, for those patrons that want to have their spouse's card or perhaps their children's cards within reach. Push message notifications, those are alerts that are sent through the app to the patron's device, often considered more reliable than text messaging, and provides less trouble than our current email to text messaging system that we use. Better searching, Ferberization, for example, which would group results together, and merging in of e-content results across multiple providers, being able to search and see all of that content from Overdrive or Hoopla, etc. Also, features that make use of technology. Not just an app that happens to be a cloned version of the existing catalog, but features that make use of geolocation, camera, and more. Lastly, but certainly not least, multilingual support. So let's talk about the demographics within Bergen, Hudson, Essex, and Passaic counties. This slide happens to just show Bergen, but we did look at all of them. Among non-English speakers, we found that almost 40% were Spanish-speaking, more than 14% were Korean speakers, followed by Chinese, Russian, Polish, the list goes on, as you can see here in the chart. So we wanted to make sure that whatever mobile platform we select would be capable of supporting these desired languages and more, both for searching in the native vernacular and also for viewing the app itself in those languages. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, there is a need to offer both a feature-rich discovery layer and mobile app. Often these tools may rely on each other for their search platform and capabilities. Generally speaking, the discovery layer will always be the power version for searching the catalog, but the app should be able to be efficient and designed in a way that works well as an app. So that brings us to the overarching topic for today, or what I'm calling the forward-thinking vision of this proposal. We have a unique opportunity where we can participate in the development process of the product that the tech committee is recommending. It's rare that a customer can have direct impact on the resulting product while it's being developed, and this also gives our technology committee an opportunity to participate in those surveys, testing, and feedback, giving valuable real-world library experience to the process. Generally, you either need to continue to innovate by adopting new technologies, or you risk getting left behind with the product that you have. Innovative has invested significant amounts into the development of their Vega product, which they intend to have all customers heading to in the future. By getting in early, we not only have a say in the development, but also receive a significant discount on the annual costs. Why is this important? Well, if we were to wait for a finished product, we might not get all the features that we want, or a product that works well for our consortia, and it would also cost a lot more later on. Alternatively, it could also result in us having to move to an entirely new ILS in the future if we wanted to explore that path. And based on historical pricing, that could cost us well beyond $750,000. And that's just the software licensing and migration, not the infrastructure. So in being truly forward-thinking, we've come up with this plan for a suite of products that lets our system take a giant leap forward in terms of technology, offer features that patrons have come to expect from most companies, and provide a solid foundation that offers both flexibility and centralized management and support, since it's all from a single vendor. So, Christopher, I'll let you take over talking about the search process for the discovery layer and app.
Early in our committee year, we began doing some investigative work to see what kind of apps were available. During our research, we found that the app needed to work in conjunction with a discovery layer to really function well. We requested demonstrations from the three vendors you see on the screen before you. Aspen from Bywater Solutions, BiblioApp and BiblioCore from BiblioCommons, and Innovative App and Vega Discovery from ProQuest. While each different organization presents a very good solution, each one has distinct pros and cons. Aspen is highly customizable and comes from a very small team. We would be able to directly add to their code base and help direct their development. Their discovery layer is at a very good stage of development and is mobile responsive. On the downside, their small team strength is also a disadvantage if they can't keep up with their own code creep. Their app is also very lacking, essentially just being a clone of their mobile website, not leveraging any of the strengths of mobile hardware. BiblioCommons has an app and discovery layer that is in very good stages of development. It works very well with different library systems and has a strong track record of success so far. They're also very interested in being development partners with us. However, they do not offer consortial support, and many of their features, such as social networking for book lists, are not things that we as a consortium would be interested in. Innovative App and Vega Discovery is extremely interesting. Innovative, the app portion, is in a very late stage of development. It is being actively used by many different library systems and does offer consortial support. Vega, while newer, is also in a great position of development, promising many fantastic features. Its parent company is ProQuest, which is less intimate than either BiblioCommons or Bywater, but it does afford us a degree of security being part of a larger company. This is why we as a committee have recommended Innovative and Vega.
So Vega is the product that Innovative has been developing. It works with both their Polaris and Sierra ILS customers, and it's a suite of products, all in different stages of development, that provide a layer of new functionality on top of our existing ILS. We're fortunate to be able to participate in the development partner program for several modules of the Vega product. As I mentioned, this opportunity lets us help steer their development towards the needs of both Buckles and Consortial customers, and they are some really impressive features. So let's look at the entire platform and offerings from Innovative. We are currently Polaris customers who also use Leap, as you can see on the slide here. As a side note, Leap was one of those products that we were able to purchase early on at a large discount, which we still benefit from today. The Vega platform consists of a Connect module, which does the translating from our existing MARC records to BibFrame with linked data. Those enhanced records are then used within the tools across that arch on the top. So highlighting for the specific modules that are part of this bundle deal that was negotiated with Innovative, we have the Discover module, which is a catalog replacement product, the Interact and Promote modules, which have the potential to replace Constant Contact and provide some really innovative new tools for interacting with and engaging with patrons, and the Innovative mobile product, which will provide a Buckles-wide app. So I'll pass this over to Catherine, who will talk about all of the features of Innovative Mobile and Vega Discover.
The moment you all have been waiting for, a library app. I would like to introduce Innovative Mobile, the perfect solution for on-the-go access to all Buckles Library's resources. Here is a quick overview of some of the key features of Innovative Mobile that will enhance the patron experience. Make changes to your library's page in real time with the CMS backend. Communicate with patrons in their language with push notifications. Currently, there are 6 languages available, with more on the way. The app will have a consortium theme, but will allow your library to have its own custom branding on its page. Not only will the patron be able to place holds on physical items, but digital ones as well, with just one click. Make current digital users happy, as well as garnering new ones. The app currently integrates with Hoopla and Overdrive, but there is more to come. These are just some of the features that will enhance the patron experience. As you can see in this slide, there's a screenshot of what the content management system will look like. We wanted to find an app that would be easy to update for all library staff. In minutes, with the Innovative CMS, even the novice user can update content on your library's page. Links, services, hours, and more can be changed in no time. The next 2 slides show different consortium templates. The benefit of having the same vendor for the discovery layer and the app is it will allow for custom carousels of titles, as you can see in the middle picture on this slide. Also, there is the ability for libraries to have their own templates and options within the app. You can bring your library's logo, colors, and even change the layout to your section. This optional customization generally would cost around $500 per library. I encourage you to download the Made Library Consortium app to see what a consortium version looks like. As you can see, it has a very modern look and an intuitive design, making it easy to navigate for all types of users. The long-awaited geolocation for the closest items in the search results is coming soon. This is a game changer, and scrolling through those long lists will be a distant memory for your patrons. The optional features such as curbside integration and mobile checkout will be an additional cost. However, optional self-checkout could be used to replace the MeScan app to consolidate apps and cut costs. Also, patrons who are logged into the app can customize their experience, deciding if they want left to right or up to down scrolling and choose from 20 different languages. Curbside pickup is more popular than ever and has become the new norm for libraries. Now, with the optional curbside pickup option, your patron can browse the catalog and place hold for pickup in minutes. This feature makes the app a one-stop shop for your library users. How great would it be for the library to be able to send push alerts on a specific day to a user when they walk into the building? Check out this exciting program going on today in the meeting room at 3. Or it's Tuesday, check out the new books that are in. Coming soon to a library near you, Bluetooth beacon capability. I'll pass this over to Christopher, who will tell you about the features of innovative Vega and the Discovery module.
Vega Discover will radically improve the patron experience by changing a few features of the catalog. Using Ferberized search results, items will be grouped together by format. This means all print versions of a title will be grouped together, or all media versions will be grouped together. Patrons will be given the option to place a hold on the first available print or media item. Overdrive and Hoopla will also have content integration throughout the catalog. Patrons will be able to search e-content holdings from the same web page as the traditional catalog. From there, they will be given the option to read their book immediately, so there'll be no more switching between tabs. Vega will use data already existing in our catalog to give patrons extra information that will help them find both exactly what they want, as well as things that they don't know that they need. Series will be grouped together, showing what number in the series each title is, as well as showing links to other books in the series. Vega will also pull in Lixil and accelerated reader information, pushing it directly into the catalog. Patrons will be able to find author, topic, and subject pages, which will help them with serendipitous discovery, replicating the way that people find books in the stacks. Finally, Vega will create showcases in the forms of carousels that can pull information from places like the New York Times bestseller list or be curated by staff. Rollup views will look a lot like this. In this case, the user has chosen to look up the book Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The rollup groups the different versions of the book together so that patrons can choose which one they want. Currently, the catalog would show different versions of the same book, forcing the user to scroll through many different results that they may not be interested in. The universal hold button allows the user to place a hold for the first available instance of the book, whether that is digital or physical. We have also found during the pandemic that there is a substantial amount of patrons who will want to use our resources online. Using the availability delimiter highlighted here, you can separate between online or at library resources. The Vega catalog will also show users where in the library they can find an item they are looking for. They can also use this to hold specific items. As you see on this page, we have the cutter numbers of the books available on the right-hand side. With all of these new features, you may be asking yourself, how much time will we have to spend updating our records? The answer is none. Additional content as the result of linked data and BibFrame records means we get series information such as numbers in series, others available, etc., and other useful information on each record without additional cataloging overhead, meaning no extra cataloger staff time. The catalog is also searchable based on Lixil measure. Reader's advisory will be simplified by Vega's ability to find suitable reading material for all ages and all stages of reading. When searching for an author within Vega, patrons will be shown information about the person they are looking up. This extended information is pulled from Syndetics Unbound. Patrons will be able to read about the author in Vega instead of being redirected to a different website. Vega will list different books the subject has authored, as well as different genres the patron might be interested in because of their search. This leads to more serendipitous discovery of library items the patron may enjoy. Patrons looking for books by subject will now have more powerful options at their disposal for looking for new books. When searching for topics in Vega, patrons will also be given topics that are related. So if you begin searching for something like wizards in the catalog, then you will be brought to the related topic of magic. Patrons will be able to discover their newest favorite book through the linked topic lists. Vega increases this serendipitous discovery by listing books by topic. These extended topic pages will be separated into different categories relating to whatever the patron could be interested in. This will digitally replicate the process of going through the shelves to find a new book that you would like to borrow. All right, now I'm going to pass this back to Eric to discuss the Promote and Interact modules of Vega and what they have to offer.
Thank you, Christopher. So that brings us to Promote and Interact modules. Features that this provides includes an AI chatbot capability right within the discovery layer that helps patrons find items, make requests, and renew materials. In addition, for difficult questions, the patrons can be connected through one-on-one chat with an actual librarian at your library. That is, if your library wishes to offer that service. There are newsletters and email campaigns that are built into the platform. This results in a close integration and ability to share showcases or carousels embedded right into email communications. Imagine the ability to have the welcome email to your newly signed up patrons have carousels of new available titles that were just added to your collection. Carousels that you don't have to update, that are automatically updated in real time. These showcases can also be used on websites and other platforms as well, and are simple to make right from within Vega Discover. There's a completely new email and messaging format that provide templates for email communications from libraries. Finally, those emails of material due reminders or notifications of holds being available for pickup can look more like regular emails. These modules also provide proper text messaging notifications with shortcodes that will improve deliverability over our current method of sending text notifications. Coming soon in development is an Amazon Alexa skill that provides the ability to ask Alexa if items are available at my library, for it to assist in renewing of items, and also the ability to have it provide notification that items are available for pickup. Here's what the chatbot and one-on-one chat feature looks like. In this example, a patron is asking who wrote the Broken Earth series, and the AI was able to respond with the correct answer, along with a link to the series within the catalog so that that patron could check out the materials or explore further. Here's an example of the email and landing page designer for email campaigns, similar to the capability that exists within Constant Contact, but all from within the same platform. This can provide the ability to cater emails specifically to patrons' reading preferences or interests. Perhaps one patron is more interested in your summer reading programs and children's events, while another patron may be entirely focused on your latest sci-fi fiction titles. This next screenshot shows an example of a welcome email for new patrons, one of many patron journeys that are available within Vega. Others include patron library anniversary emails, card expiration reminders, and more to come. Once again, they have HTML formatting with graphics and can appear relevant to your specific library. In terms of benefits of working with Innovative on a project like this, we're development partners. So we do get to direct which features get developed and make sure the product fits not only our consortial needs, but Buckle's specific needs as well. As an example of this, an initial guided tour of the discovery layer for new patrons, as well as geolocation capabilities in the app to find the closest item to your actual location, are features that Buckle's requested that are being built into the product. In fact, the guided tour for discovery layer is already in there. We also benefit from a tighter integration with the ILS since it's made by the same vendor. We also get features that are only possible because the ILS vendor is creating the product that wouldn't be available or might be delayed to other discovery layer vendors, such as placing group holds. Having everything from the same vendor also reduces complexity for the integrations and reduces possible points of failure, resulting in a more reliable system that's easier to support and maintain. A big benefit of the Vega suite is visibility into patron and library interactions. You aren't trying to connect multiple systems together, and all data and statistics can be available in one place. There's also less replication of data in multiple places. An example of this is sending out newsletters from Promote by directly accessing patron email addresses and having predefined patron journeys for your email campaigns to engage with your patrons. Previously, you'd have to keep separate lists of email addresses within Constant Contact and try to link those things together. So, as a reminder, these are all the modules we're talking about for this proposal that we got a significant discount on. The Connect, Discover, Interact, Promote modules of Vega, and Innovative Mobile. Now, let's go over the pricing. Here we see the annual pricing for Vega plus Innovative Mobile. On the left is the pricing with no consortial templates. On the right, with consortial templates. We are recommending the product with the consortial templates, so I'll go over the numbers on the right. The normal pricing for this suite of products is $428,250. And when you take into account the nearly $85,000 discount for development partners, it brings this number down to $343,450 annually. That's a big number, but we were able to negotiate that down considerably to $155,900 each year, with a $23,000 maximum one-time implementation fee. This pricing would be subject, of course, to a 3% increase each year unless we lock in a multi-year agreement. There are a few cost offsets that can come in years 2 and on, which would be from the Vega modules potentially replacing existing products or services. Vega Promote ideally would replace Constant Contact, which is $17,000 annually. Also, the Vega Interact portion that handles email delivery wouldn't need our existing Mandrill service that we pay approximately $4,000 a year to handle email delivery from Polaris. There's also potential for cost savings in other areas depending on how thoroughly developed other features become. When considering custom templates, while they could be an optional service for libraries that wish to have a customized presence within the app, there are additional features that would benefit from this being purchased for use by the entire system. Ask a Librarian, for example, using custom templates would easily direct those questions to staff at a patron's home library, and we can identify which specific subscriptions each library has available, even if a library doesn't opt for custom branding. This product likely should be charged to cataloging, which would base the charge on the number of items each library has in the catalog, since the suite of products has such a tight integration with the ILS. However, this decision is, of course, with EB and Finance to determine how to propose the billing. But this generally would mean that libraries with larger collections would pay more, libraries with smaller collections would pay less. So overall, the recommendation from Tech Committee is to license Innovative's Vega Suite and mobile app with consortial templates at $155,900 annually, with up to $23,000 in one-time implementation fees. So thank you for viewing this proposal, and we look forward to hearing from you at one of our upcoming information sessions. If you haven't already signed up, please do so for one of the upcoming sessions. Those dates and times are Wednesday, August 11th at 10 a.m., Thursday, August 12th at 2 p.m., Wednesday, August 18th at 2 p.m., and Thursday, August 19th at 10 a.m. Please bring any questions you may have, and we hope to see you there. Thank you.